video, I had discussed what happens if we use count employee dot name instead of count employee underscore ID. Now this is our employees table, and one thing that I want you to notice between employee ID and name is that employee ID happens to be a primary key. Primary key means that these numbers or whatever is in this column is going to be not null, and there cannot be any duplicate values. That is the primary function of a primary key. Now, for name, as you can see, this is not a primary key. That means that two or more employees can have the same name. Example, Karan Patel can be working in engineering as well as in HR. With the count function, if you want to, for example, look at this question, count of employees from Mumbai in each department. If we have two employees working from Mumbai and you use count e dot name, if the employee name is blank against Mumbai, count employee name will not count that employee in Mumbai because it could not find any name. To make it easier, if an employee name is missing or it's null, then count e dot name will not count that employee. But if we have employee underscore ID, then it is going to look at every single row and then will return the count of employees. In our case, because this is a small data set and you can see that everything is filled in, I do not really have an example to showcase, but you can try it yourself and let me know. If you wish, you can also use count star or count one, as it again looks at all the rows including the nulls, and count one works as well. Count one and count star is an industry practice, it's a standard practice. You can also use employee ID. Hope that helps. Bye bye.